Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and very recently I attended an Espen Mathiesen seminar on the Riva and Berimbolo and had the opportunity to roll with him. So this is that video. We're going to do a little commentary over the top and explain all of the things that I did wrong. Before that though, let's have a little chat with Espen himself and see what he's getting up to.
Awesome. How long have you been training?
Now it's been, I started in like 2010, so 14 years now.
Jesus, nice.
Yeah, a couple of years in the game now.
Nice. You got any plans for this year? Any plans for this year?
I'm going to do the Polaris Grand Prix at the end of March. Then for sure I'm going to do Worlds, and then I'm going to try to compete as much as I can during the whole year.
Awesome. What do you prefer, gi or no gi?
I prefer the gi, 100%. I think it's just so much more possibilities, right? There's so much more grip, so much variety, so I feel when I'm doing no-gi, I just feel kind of limited, right?
What's your favorite position?
My favorite position, it's probably like back takes in general, whether it's through Berimbolo, crab ride, matrix.
Case in point today.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Favorite submission?
Favorite submission, I think what I've done the most is definitely choke from the back, but I think the one I like the most is the armbar, I think. Armbar and loop chokes. That's my favorites.
I love an armbar. And just last one, if you could give yourself one bit of advice to if you was a white belt, what would it be?
I think one of the most important things is trying to relax and not force too much. You know, in the beginning is so much thing you're thinking about, you get a bit stressed and you're trying to force your moves, so maybe the technique of the day. But in general, like, don't tense up too much, breathe and just kind of see what's there.
Espen, thanks very much.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Before we start, if you'd like to see a roll uninterrupted without me talking over the top, you can find that video here. Otherwise, stick around and let's see how I got on. From the word go, Espen is always off balancing me, which made it really hard to actually break or deal with the grips because I was too busy thinking about my balance and posture. At this point he starts attacking an omoplata, and my usual escape is to come round the back door. So this is a Hodge Gracie escape where you come underneath the far leg and you can end up in side control. However, what you can't see here is he starts attacking a straight arm lock, so I have to turn back in to release the pressure. I do try and fire that hand inside, but because he starts attacking the arm, I start panicking, and then it makes it easy for him to actually start setting up the triangle, and I get tapped in about, I don't know, 30 seconds? That's a good start. We start playing in Espen's favourite position. Why I thought this was a good idea, I don't know, but we work on his sort of open guards and his delahiva, and I start trying to fight it, but again, he always off balances me. What I should have done looking back is just accepted I'm probably going to get off balance, but break that grip on the neck. Yes, he would probably try and just re-grip that collar, but I should be actively maintaining to get rid of those grips. He starts going for a Berimbolo and inverting. He did just show us what's going to be happening, so I do just try and defend and push the legs away. As I try and turn back in though, he just does a nice little hip escape and starts taking the back. As we heard in the chat, Espen does love a choke from the back, and he does start going for it here. I defend by kind of peeling that arm off with the, I think it's called like the moose antler escape, whatever, you know what I mean, just reaching back, grabbing the elbow and ducking your head in. He expects this, and then as soon as I do, he starts attacking the arm, so it's a lovely transition that he does, and I did consider trying to fight this, but what's the point? I'm up the creek, sans paddle. Oh, deja vu, we've started again, and I go for a shin on shin single leg X entry, but I kind of suck at this. I am trying to practice, but I just still can't get it correctly, and he just easily deflects it. My favorite part of the entire roll? This bit. Boop. That little thing he does, right? I actually love it. So I have a hook on his right leg with my left foot. You can see it there. And he does this beautiful thing. So you have hand fighting where you're trying to clear the grips. He does the same thing with his feet. So look at his left foot. It comes across and it just kicks off my hook, which means he can settle into a headquarters-esque position. I just start trying to push the leg through, which I think he recognizes, goes to jump round, but I do catch the leg, and then he just easily clears and gets the 3/4 guard. Super nice. Videography is courtesy of Bubba Hunsker, aka Emily. Thank you very much for catching the camera when you almost dropped it. While she's dropping the camera, what I'm trying to do is actually push his leg back through so he doesn't have the knee all the way through my legs and I'm not in 3/4 guard. However, Espen recognises this and goes for the far side knee cup position. I am doing the right thing to try and turn into him, but he does a beautiful drill that we all get taught at white belt, where your partner's turning into you in the side control and you jump around the other side. There it is again. Oh, it's just so smooth, so nice. I give him a bit of space and then he jumps that knee across and does end up in mount. Paul says he should wrist lock me here. We all have a little laugh. I have a little cry. See? Paul, you are a bad influence on everyone. Nice little chair sit by Espen to take my back. Once again, hopefully we can go around. He does start doing the choke again, and I'm doing the same defense as before. I am trying to step over that foot, so I've grabbed it with my right hand, and I'm trying to step over, or at least clear the hook, but it doesn't work too well because he's threatening this choke. And it was incredibly tight, even after trying this submission escape, because he's kind of caught my arm there with his left leg. I don't have evitability to get my head out, so I have to take the tap. You know what they say, fourth time's a charm. We start again. Espen starts trying to invert. It doesn't really work, but it's fine because it actually gets him to come up on top. He does try to start passing. I do one good thing here. I actually do a technical stand-up to get back to my feet. If there's ever space and you want to get back to your feet, always technical stand-up. There was space there. I'm happy I did this. I did one good thing so far. Not for long though. Again, Espen has the grip on the pedal. We should always try and break this grip because it's controlling our posture. It is difficult when someone's off balancing you, I do agree, and you can see he's always trying to do this whenever trying to settle to break the grip, but where possible we should break it. I try and get past his legs and his open guard and step around, but he just has this beautiful way of recovering guard. And he did a video with John Thomas, by the way. I've popped it in the description below. That's actually how he's recovering guard. I won't go into too much detail, but you can see with his right arm, he just threads his right leg back inside to stop me coming round. It was super annoying. I try and step in, he's like to pin it, but then I'm like, I'm not too sure what to do. And I think I even say, what do I do here? I go up to headquarters. You can see he's pushed me again because I didn't get rid of that bloody grip. He's off-balanced me and starts sweeping me nice and easy. And if you want to see a difference between my guard and a black belt, well, here it is. Espen just boops around the side and easily passes. I opt to turtle. Thank God for turtling, so he doesn't get the points. Here's the one good thing I do. I catch him not paying attention and do the steamroller. Ah, put it on the counter, boys. Put it on the counter. We did another good thing. So, for those that aren't aware of how this works, if you get above the elbow when they reach through with the forearm, I can drop onto that hip and then I can start threatening a straight arm lock. Couldn't really finish it. One, because I wasn't in the greatest position. I'm still locked above the elbow though, and there's not much else I can really do other than trying to break the grip and trying to fight the legs off. But the timer goes, and there we are. What a wonderful gentleman. What a chap. And if you ever get the chance to roll with Espen, you absolutely should. Or just go to one of his seminars. Dude is a wealth of knowledge. Super nice guy. And even if you don't like inverting, because I'm not keen on it, you can still learn something from him and it'll help your defense. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you do like these commentary videos where we're doing breakdowns of rolls, then let me know in the comments below. If you like this face, you know, click that little subscribe button. It always helps the channel. Share. Espen, you also share as well, please. Thanks, bud. Me and him are friends now. Either way, you've all been awesome. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will catch you all next time. Cheers.